on the beat with Tony Morrone, and here we are in Amsterdam, the Netherlands. We're just here for a couple of days, but we'll see you on this week's show.
Cute. Yeah, some of them's gonna be good for my phone.
It's a Burger King. Can you believe it? Anybody want a King Burger? Oh, more of the great buildings here. And hot dogs. Ooh. Smoke, phone, and more. Gift cards, Starbucks, McDonald's. I don't think they got the $1 coffee. They got $1.05 coffee. They got the dollar coffees here. Oh, €1 coffee. $2. Walk to walk. Who am I following? There goes the train. Okay, it's a streetcar. Amsterdam Originals. Gypsy King. Sunglasses, takeouts. Oh, part of the river. Wow, there goes the ferry, or the boat cruise. And the movie theater. Oh. And the trucks have to back up on the narrow streets.
This street is a market. Well, we're at the Gypsy King, little play on words, but downtown Amsterdam. You can see all around me. Oh, here comes the central station. Woo! Streetcar going by. And yeah. Well, we're gonna have some French fries. Oh, feel awful and chips. Do I feel awful? I don't feel like an awful type of food. Will you feel awful after you eat it? I don't. Oh, there go the politi. I guess that's what they call police. Oh, look at that guy. There's a couple of trains in the background. Streetcars. Okay. Well, here I am walking down the street again in Amsterdam with the touristy background. Well, gotta be careful when the streetcars come. Oh, CTV Theater. Big hand. Big hand for tourists. It's a big hand for tourists to take pictures. And looky here. And the sun's coming out. Two ways. Here in Amsterdam at the Hugo and Boss store.
And I cannot explain the fear and anxiety that everyone is living with. We are here asking for nothing more than hope, and we are
Well-trained birds. Walking amongst the birds. They all got a hunger on. Just waiting for one to crap on me. Whoa! There they go. I have that effect on birds. Oh, and they're all coming to attack me. And they're coming back. Oh. That means you don't get any toppings on the burger. Or do they serve it food? Nude food. Pizza Dora. Pizza slices. Well, should have come here for supper. Here we are in Amsterdam, and we are at the red light district, but there doesn't seem to be any lights on anywhere yet, which means nothing's happening here yet. The taxis coming up the road, very skinny roads. Oh, look at that. There's the cars. And look at the bike. Whoa. See that cyclist? Okay, we're not turned on yet. One place has got a purple light, and there's different coatings for the lights. I'll explain it later. So we're gonna walk around in the red light district. Like I said before, I'm in the red light district, and this is just pure lust behind me. Okay, what do? You just stare. Erotic boutique. Going down the laneway.
Yeah, but it's not allowed. What? Ça va bien.
Yep.
Mas aí os talents. Mano, sim.
I'm big hand clap for the show here in Amsterdam.
You see it in the playfulness of Caribbean eyes, through the genuine happiness of our smiles. It's there in the unique way we express ourselves, in the color of our cultures, in the rich flavor of our cuisine, and in the pulse of our people. So, however far you may roam, this is home. This is Caribbean Airlines, the warmth of the islands.
Come from a place, we accept every single race. Paradise is we name. Come over and you will fall in love. I should stay, have a special time of the year where we just get away. Most beautiful display. We'll search a million places, travel a million miles to find a vibe like this and have a time like this. You may have a million problems, need some place to ease your mind. Welcome to my place, oh yeah. With arms wide open. This place here is the sweetest place, my culture you can get arms wide open. Promise you'll never be the same. Show you how we done celebrate. Jump all around us, out with us. Let all around us, out with us. Follow the ground us, out with us.
Barbados is a beautiful island in the Caribbean that represents many things for many people. It is the perfect holiday getaway, a foodie paradise, the birthplace of rum, and the home of Rihanna. Welcome to Barbados.
Let's continue this as with Jimmy here.
Yeah.
So you obviously were influenced a lot by Bob Marley.
Yes.
Your music, though, you're a virtuoso keyboard player.
I've been playing, like my father was a pastor, so I grew up in the church. My encounter with Bob started when I was 5, because, you know, our mothers are sisters. So my mother's the one that sent for Bob's mother in '63. I was 2 years old. And, no, I was 5 at the time when I say 5. I was 5 when Bob came up. Bob came up in '66. His mother came in '63. So that music encounter at an early age really did influence me, because my father was doing gospel, and then my cousin, you know, with the guitar doing, it was like an early ska type, you know. So at an early age I got exposed to reggae, and it really, you know, changed my life. So I'm reggae, classic, you know, I'm all my musical encounters. Yeah.
And there's a huge music community in Jamaica.
Yeah, it is.
Did you actually grow up with all that there, or did you move away and then started?
I was actually born in Delaware. My mother came up in the early, you know, but then my mother was one that always brought us back to her land. So basically I grew up in Jamaica, you know, like I was always back there. After Bob passed, '81, I started living in Jamaica. So the influence of just the whole sufferation, the laughter, all the elements that has to do with living in Jamaica, which is great. You know, it's a lot of different emotions, but I think it affects the music, and I think that's why Jamaican music is the way it is, and they speak about it. They'll speak about certain things in their music. because who feels it knows it type of a situation, you know.
I have to ask because I was down there filming a documentary about dance hall music, and your cousin Denisha told us what her impression of. What is your impression of dance hall music there?
It's an expression. Of course, it's an expression. Music is an expression. People that really clings more to that type of music is, you know, they have a story to tell. Music is just a way to express yourself. So, like I said, who feels it knows it. People that are singing that type of music, they have a message, and that message comes out.
But what about all the repercussions that come along with it, with the little kids that are listening to it, like 5-year-old kids, and dancing to the way they shouldn't. Like people say they shouldn't be dancing that way, but it's like a little exaggerated.
But I could say this about it: it's a culture, and you're gonna have people in different atmosphere. Like I grew up in a different musical atmosphere, so it's like the ones that are growing up in it is what it is. So it's not what I think. I think it's you know, just like you have the rock music, you have music that says things. In general, you have music, not just dance hall, but you have different genre of music that sends messages. It's up to the individual to kind of pick and choose and refuse what's good for them.
But the politicians are just totally rebelling. Every politician we talk to in Jamaica, just like what the kids are doing, they shouldn't be. People on the streets doing this in public.
You mean the dance?
The dance part of it.
It's a culture thing, and it's you know, it's hard to really understand certain things, but I just embrace it. You know, and I learn from it. You know what I mean? But it is what it is.
And if you were to say, this is the music, I just want to continue with one kind of music, what would that be? Is it?
It couldn't be one kind of music because, you know, the reason why I say it like that is because God gave me the ability, so I listen to every type of music. Like tonight, me and him's working. Like the last show we did was doing a lot of Beatles and reggae. Tonight, you know, Frank Sinatra. I became the musician I am by listening to all types of music, from country to rock. So it's like I can't limit and say I'm gonna listen to one type because God has given me this, you know, and overall, I'm loving it all. I'm loving. So even there's parts of dance hall I like, there's parts of reggae I like, there's parts of every type of music. You know, I don't like every music I hear, but in every genre there's some type of music I like, and I would never want to just narrow that down to one.
Yeah. Okay.
Because I'm universal, and then I travel to Africa a lot. So when I'm there, I adapt different things. So I love it all. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so well that's great. We've got two great musicians here, and tonight at the Ago. I call it the AGO for some reason.
The AGO. It sounds like a stadium when you say it like that.
Well, the Art Gallery of Ontario is the AGO in Toronto.
Playing at the AGO tonight. That sounds way bigger.
Yeah.
Meet us there.
I'm going to try to make it out there. I've got to steal one of my brother's cars.
And it's going to be a treat tonight because Andrew amazes me. Just like when we was on our way here, he was walking through the hallway, and he was singing, and it's just like an amazing. I'm behind him, and it's just an amazing sound on my part. It's like, wow, this brother is talented. So I know he said some great things. Thanks for your kind words. I think he's one of the most amazing musicians that I've really worked with.
I've been following him from day one.
Yeah.
Well, don't make me blush, gentlemen. Let's get to a show.
Okay, we're here in the Hollywood Hills with two Hollywood stars.
Longing for garlic bread.
Really?
Yes, very much so.
Okay.
See you soon.
Thanks.
What's your name? Where are you from?
Sebastian Bach, Skid Row.
And what are you doing here in Toronto?
I'm going to sing some hard rock and roll for the illustrious, beautiful, fantastically good-looking crowd downstairs this evening.
So is this your first time in Toronto? Dumb question. Is this your first time in Toronto?
No, I did. I lived in Toronto.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. Tell us about some of the bands you played the gas rooms.
Kid Wicked, and that was about it, actually. Then
No VO5?
Nope, never played here. That was heaven.
The other place up the road.
So my hair was like this fucking big.
Right. So what would you look like if you had the same hairdo?
Like this, I guess.
Okay. Well, what are you expecting to do tonight? A jam? Any particular song?
Yeah. We're gonna be playing. I'm gonna play with Anvil and Gatto and Triumph.
Oh, we lost it.
So, that'll be good.
Triumph, Gatto, and Anvil. Okay, that was Baz from Skid Row, and you're living in New Jersey now?
Yeah.
New Jersey. I like it down there.
It's good. It's like the people are the same, East Coast attitude, same as Toronto, kind of. The people are nice, and it's not, it's not like Hollywood or anything where you don't know, if what somebody's saying is the truth or not.
Right.
It's a good place.
Okay, well that's great. We'll expect to see you later on.
Sire, Helix, Jack Damage.
Right, and California Calvision, right?
Santa Claus was, how's that song go?
So what do you want to know, Tony?
Santa.
Well, okay, no, this is a closing night for the Gasworks. This is the last night of it. I remember you being here quite a bit. I remember you a long time ago.
We both got signed at the Gasworks. So,
Yeah, I was in diapers still, actually.
Diapers, under 16, come to the Gasworks.
You being in the second row, third from the left.
Four from
He
right.
had to run out and change you a
Four
few
from
times.
right, yeah.
Okay, well, tell us what the Gasworks has in your diapers. What you remember?
The Gasworks is the only place. Walk off the street, I'm thirsty. It's the coolest bar ever existed, and it's a real drag. It's closing because it's my home. It's my home, you know.
Might keep it open a little
Oh,
longer.
that's a rumor bullshit.
The
Oops.
Oriental guy got on there and said it. The owner.
Oh, really?
Yeah, said, "Oh, we may keep open."
Oh,
Okay,
we
he's got
keep-
the inside
oh,
scoop.
we keep
This
Gas-
is not
oh,
the
back.
last closing night. What kind of memories do you have about the Gasworks in your early days? I know, like these days, it's big tours, but this is a bar.
Well, we got signed at this bar. Capitol Records came out to see us, and they said the reason that they signed us was because we played our first set, and then they left, and they had come back to kind of spy on us, right? And one of the amps went out, and we put up a practice amp, and they were so impressed that we kept on playing, put on the same show, even though we were playing with this little crappy practice amp. They said, if you can do that, then we know that you'll tour and support this album. They signed us.
Studio players, fuck the Marshalls.
Yeah,
Yes,
she
you
was
guys-
wearing a diaper with a zipper.
Doug, what about you? You're originally from not from Toronto. You're not from Toronto either, and neither are you.
I'm from Toronto.
Tourist.
I was
You were
born
born
at
in Toronto.
Queensway General Hospital
Oh,
in
okay.
Etobicoke.
Okay, what kind of
Alderman.
fond memories do you have of Toronto and the Gasworks?
Toronto's always been the greatest place. The Gasworks was always a legend, still is, probably still will be. I don't know.
What do you have to say to all the club owners who are going to open up a club and look at the Gasworks for?
Good luck.
Yeah, good luck. I don't know.